I got music all around me. It's been singing me somewhere.
Dan Collins, I wrote book and lyrics.
Julianne Wick I wrote the music.
And the show is Southern Comfort.
I know I'll make it there.
Family.
Love.
Uplifting.
Emotional.
Heartwarming.
Heartbreaking.
Brave.
Cathartic.
Intimate.
Inviting.
Singing while they're spinning around a glass.
I think we're excited about, first of all, we're just getting it out there again, having it out there in the world.
Yeah, and the opportunity to be able to see it again, to have other people see it. We think it's a very important story that we love very much, and we're just excited to share it again. There's a scene in the show where it won't be in our presentation, but that involves Snicker salad, and it's a recipe. It wasn't in the original documentary. It's something I used to make at picnics, and every time I described it, in the script, every time it's described, the audience would groan. It's Snickers, green apples, pudding, and Cool Whip, and everyone goes, ugh. So one day our music director actually made it for everybody, and they were all grossed out when she brought it in, but of course there was absolutely nothing left in a few minutes of her bringing it in. So it is delicious, it just sounds gross.
Like it's everything you breathe.
There's a scene in the second act when all of the characters have gone to the SoCo convention, and they are at a seminar on feminine movement, and they're all having the best time, and it's really wonderful. And there's a split scene, though, where this one character who has removed himself from all the others, and he is at a doctor's office and about ready to have a sex change and going through all of that. And I just think it's this wonderful dichotomy between the communities, them being there at the convention, and also with Jackson struggling with the next steps of his sexuality. And it was just, it always was really moving to me.
Southern Comfort, that's what they call it.
I listen, even before this, but I listen a lot to Indigo Girls, who I love, and Patty Griffin, who just have beautiful use of the language, and it was inspiring to me. And in terms of the script, it's maybe a bit of a cop-out, but Kate Davis, who created the original documentary, the way she framed it with the seasons really inspired us to begin creating the music for the show. So Kate Davis as well.
I could lose my voice in loud.
Well, we had a wonderful experience doing a workshop production at Cap 21, and we learned so much doing that. And I think our next step is looking for a full production where we have even more time to discover and implement some things that we learned from that great opportunity with Cap 21.
Like it's water, like it's everything you...
We think it's a very important story about love and family and community, and speaking of community, it brings to stage a community that hasn't really been represented in a serious way in musical theater, so we think that's an important reason to see it as well.
And I think it's about acceptance too, which is a really important part of the storytelling. And I think lastly, it's the amazing performances by these actors who are truly committed to these roles.
Southern Comfort's what they call it, and before you're rid of me, Southern Comfort's where